Hello everybody, it's time for another floss tube, though there won't be a lot of floss in this one. There's a lot of haul. I guess it's haul tube. So the only thing I've worked on is Jack Skellington. I put him on my scroll frame, and after I did it I really didn't like it because this is 11 count and it's cheap fabric, so it's really thick. And it was actually a little hard to get on here, but I worked on some more down here. You can see my needle's still stuck in there. And that's really all I've done. I'm just hoping to get this done so I can do these little splotches on the outside and then move on, because this part I'm doing last. So that's all the stitching I've done. I haven't bought any stitching stuff because stitching is really slowed down. So things I did buy, so you've seen this wood burning before, but I don't think I've shown what I bought to fill this in. So I bought this bandana print ribbon, and it came with two different sizes. So there's this wider one and this skinny one. And for some reason, when I read the description, I thought this wider one was going to be even wider. But I'm going to put probably 2 rows of this on the side. And then probably 2 of this on the side and 1 of the skinnier one. And then along the top, I'm hoping to get away with maybe 1 of each, but we'll have to see. There's really not much in here either. I honestly, when I read the description, I thought the wider one would be enough to do the side with just 1 piece. I don't know what I misread, but I misread something. And that the thinner one would be enough to do this with 1 piece. So yeah, I don't know what I misread. The only thing I can think of is maybe they wrote, oh, and I just realized that some of this is defective. If you look, you see this black streak. It's like the cut line or whatever is still on the ribbon, so that stinks. Especially since it doesn't, there's 10 yards. There's 10 yards, so hopefully I have enough to cover this without that weird defective piece. But I'm thinking maybe they meant centimeters and they wrote inches, and that's why I got really confused. I didn't close the door all the way, apparently. I just saw it move behind me. There's no ghosts and no doggies. Put this back in here, crinkle, crinkle. Alright, so I'm gonna paint the edges. I need to seal it and then put the ribbon on. Okay, so another thing I got that's actually for my coloring channel is I got these acrylic markers. So these came from Amazon, and there's 36 of them. And this is my color swatches. So these are all the colors. I got these because I really like the Sharpie acrylic markers, the craft markers or whatever they call them. But they're a brush tip, and I don't really like a brush tip, and I don't feel like I can get small details with a brush tip. So these are... That's probably isn't the best one to use because that one's almost the same color as my hand. So these are like a bullet tip, but they're pretty small. So you do have to start these though, like a paint marker almost. They don't really have a smell. They do get scratchy. You have to kind of shake them every once in a while because they do get a little dry and scratchy. But overall, I think they color pretty good. And I use them in this Pokemon book that I bought. I've been wanting a Pokemon book, and so I just bought this one at Walmart. but I used them on this page here. They don't cover as smoothly as the Sharpie ones. Like you could see where I did Pikachu, you really can't see any lines. There's a few places where you can see some lines, but with these, on Snorlax, you can really see the lines, almost like you do with a water-based or a alcohol marker. So that's a little disappointing, but I do like that the tips are so much smaller, because these do cover up the black lines when you're coloring. So you have to kind of get as close as you can to the black lines without going over. I did take the black one and fix some of the lines. You can see that on Snorlax. I went back over the lines. You can see that they're thicker than the other black lines because I had kind of colored on them. Two other coloring books I bought these at Ollie's. I think I've already shown these on my other channel, but I got the Route 66, and then I got Lovecraft Monsters. These are kind of, some of them are kind of me, but there is like a Tholulu in here, and like this thing. Like, what the heck is that? But this one, while I may color in it, some of the pictures I thought would be good wood burnings. Like maybe this one. And, oh, this one. Maybe just the Route 66, maybe not the whole picture, but I thought those would be good wood burnings, which is why I bought this one. Technically, both of these books are double-sided, but the back is just like a wallpaper kind of thing, so I don't really consider that double-sided. I do like this one, though. License plates. This one also probably make a good wood burning. It reminds me of the cozy cones on cars. And then like the back of these are this one's like zombie fingers, skulls. Alright, so that's all I got for coloring. Let me set this aside. Most of the stuff I got is like paper craft related. This bag is from Daiso. Daiso is a Japanese like dollar store. Most things in there are $1.75, but they do have a little chart on most of the aisles where it says if it shows this, you know, amount in yen or another currency. I don't know what the other currency is. It converts to this. If it doesn't have any price on it at all, or if it's less than 200, I think, then it's $1.75. Everything I bought was $1.75. This one, there's one in North Austin, and then there's one I think in Central Austin. I live in a fairly small town. I live in Temple, Texas, which is pretty small, but the next town over, which is actually even smaller, they have a pop shelf, which I talked about before, and I did a TikTok video, but so I'm wondering if Daiso thought if that town could support a pop shelf, then my town could support a Daiso, because we're a small town. There's not a lot here, so it doesn't make any sense, but I'm glad they did. They have a ton of stationery, stickers, things like that. Like I would say probably a quarter of the store is stationery stuff. They have a Hello Kitty 50th anniversary display. They have one side of an aisle is all Sanrio, and then they have another side of the aisle that is Disney. Their Disney characters are very limited. It's usually just Mickey, Minnie, and Winnie the Pooh. I'm not really sure what their obsession is with Winnie the Pooh, but they have a lot of Winnie the Pooh stuff. Then they have a lot of storage stuff, which is like nice, clear storage, and they have wooden storage. They have a little display of like little doll furniture, but it wasn't proportionate, like the different things. Like they had like a little set of lockers that was almost the same size as a little chair. And I know that stuff is supposed to be for the ball jointed dolls, which are really popular in the blind box community, but a lot of it looked like Animal Crossing. Like it would be like just fell out of Animal Crossing, which I love, and I have been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I didn't play for a year and 8 months, according to my villagers. They let me know when I came back out of my house that I hadn't been there in a year and 8 months, and they weren't happy with me. But that's also why I haven't been stitching or doing a lot of other stuff, because I've been playing that like a lot, probably too much. But back to Daiso. So Daiso, I got several things. I've already used this, but it is a craft blade, and it's, you know, the size of a pen, but it is teeny tiny. Hopefully it'll focus on that. Teeny tiny. And it shows like the people on here are using it for like cutting out stickers and like lace. So I did use it to open something. I don't remember what I used it to open, but I thought that would be really good just for once I finally start junk journaling, since I've bought, I don't know, an entire store's worth of junk journaling stuff, and I don't have a junk journal. But this was $1.75. The tip is not replaceable, it doesn't look like, and I didn't see any extra tips. I could have just missed them, but for $1.75, doesn't really matter. And then I got these scissors that I haven't tried yet, but it says they're for cutting paper. It says somewhere on here, do not use on cardboard, thick paper, or other stiff objects. Do not use tips to hit objects or pry them open. But they're just very angled, so when you're cutting paper, like, you can still see what you're doing and comfortably cut it, hopefully smoothly. So we'll see how those go. They're called crankshaft shape for easy cutting of paper, even when placed on a table. So these were also $1.75. And a lot of the stuff, which I didn't notice when I went to Daiso before with my sisters, but a lot of the stuff actually has Daiso's name on it now. So I don't know if that's like because they're becoming more American, that they got stuff that's just for them now. You don't see much Zootopia merchandise, and this really isn't even the style of the cartoon. I think this might be the style of like the Disney Junior cartoon that came after the movie, but it is done Japanese style, so it opens the wrong way. So this is actually the back. This is how an American would open a book, but they open their books the other way. So it's just a coloring book. It says ages 3 and up, Zootopia. It says from the movie, but these, like, some of the pictures on the back kind of look like the movie, but these guys don't look like the movie. But double-sided, very simple pictures. Nothing spectacular. Definitely not like adult coloring book or anything. There's a picture here that shows the main characters, so you can kind of see their colors. Let's see, I'm trying to see. Like, this is the lion mayor. Like, that doesn't look like the mayor at all. Like, not at all. So, the Godfather. But there's not, I don't think there's a picture of his daughter, which I love her in the movie. She's so cute. The paper is very thick, but they're double-sided, so I would still probably just use colored pencils. Yeah, there's no picture of the daughter, which I really like her. She's so adorable. Alright, I'll put this over here for now. And another Zootopia thing I got were these stickers. Flake stickers. There's 5 designs and there's 4 of each. So there's Clawhauser, the little sheep, the assistant mayor, the mayor, then Nick and Judy. I got these stickers because they're very celestial. I thought they would be good, like astrology. There are, I don't really know how many there are. Maybe there's 35. Maybe there's 200. I don't really know. Yeah, the back is not anything I can read, so I'm not real sure. It says 35 here, but I don't know why. And I think that might be a price tag, but there's quite a few sheets in here. Oh, I think it's right there now that I see it. So I think it's, oops, I think it's 35 on each, and there's 8 sheets, which that's quite a few stickers. You could almost use those for like bullets because there's so many of them. Here, I am not a Hello Kitty person anymore, but I grew up with Hello Kitty, had so much Hello Kitty stuff forever, which was really hard to find when I was younger because she just wasn't that popular here. Sanrio wasn't that popular. There weren't that many characters, but I did get one washi tape. I got this one that has just the characters, so it looks like this background here. There were 2 others, but this is the one where they're all wearing the Hello Kitty hats, which is what some of the blind box merch looks like, which they had the acrylic keychains and the acrylic magnets, which I've seen people unbox, but I didn't buy any because I'm just not that into her. But I thought I would do a spread just talking about my growing up love of Hello Kitty, and so I got the washi tape to put on there. Oh, receipt, don't need that. And then these are clear, I think, clear stickers, but they look kind of like dried flowers, dried herbs. So I thought those would be good for an apothecary or herbology kind of spread. There are 4 sheets, and they're clear backgrounds. I assume that all 4 sheets look the same, but those are cute. And then I really wish there would have been more than one of this next thing, but there was only one. I would have bought more than one if there wasn't, but these are like the fake wax seals, and it's clear right here so you can see that they're clear, but there's only 1 sheet of them, and there was only 1 package left. But they have gold foil. Let's see if I turn this light off. That's a little, it's a little better. But they have gold foil on them, and they're from the Halloween line because they have the kitty up here. So I doubt if the next time I go in, if they'll have any more, because they had a very small Halloween section, but I know that Halloween is like huge Halloween is really only an American thing. It's not really in the rest of the world, so it doesn't surprise me that they didn't have that much Halloween. But I mean, some of these are not really Halloweeny, like there's a key and a rose, but I thought these would be cool in a witchy journal too, especially the cat one. I'll have to do something special with the cat one. But that was all I got from Daiso, so my whole total was $15.20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 things, and they were each $1.75. Let's put that back in the bag real quick. So everything is stayed in the bag because I wanted it together for doing this video, but also I'll put in a panorama shot of this room This room is over full. It's my craft room. It's got all my books, it's got my computer, but starting in December, I am going to be working from home. And yes, I know that's a long time because my interview was back in August, but oh gosh, sorry. That's just how they do their training. Like, they hire a whole bunch of people over several months, and then everybody starts training at once. And basically we're training for next year. So I have to put another desk in here. So in order to put another desk in here, I gotta get a big chunk of this room cleaned up. So I ordered a 16 drawer vertical thing, like Chester drawer dresser thing from Amazon. If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen the same one on TikTok, and yes, it's cheaper on TikTok, but I don't trust TikTok Shop, even though I've ordered a few things from there. Like, I don't know. So I got that, and I have a desk. They're both coming tomorrow. I'm off today, but they're coming tomorrow. So once that gets here, I have to get everything from that side of the room out, set the dresser up. Everything that's in the closet over here is going to go into the dresser, plus a lot of the stuff that's on the one shelf will go into the dresser. The other shelf will go into the closet, I hope. The 2 file cabinets will go into the closet. All my books will go into the closet, and then the desk will go where the file cabinets are now. So I started this weekend. I went through most of the boxes, and I threw a bunch of stuff away. I gave some stuff away. I had to literally just walk the items out to my dumpster and put them in the dumpster and be like, this item no longer has a place in my house, because I know that if I just set it to the side, eventually it will get worked back in. Because when I left Florida to come here, I got rid of a lot of stuff, but there was a lot of stuff that I still could have gotten rid of that I just held on to, and I gotta let it go. I have way too much stuff. So for that, I bought another planner. Now, I buy planners and stuff all the time and then I don't use them. But I bought a Happy Planner, and I bought this year Disney theme is Nightmare Before Christmas, which I love. And I bought the big size, which is 8 by 12, and I bought vertical layout, which looks like this. And I love these iridescent, like, oil slick coils. I do wish they didn't have a heart in them. They have ones that have other shapes in here, so I really wish they'd have done other shapes. But it's got Jack and Sally on the front. And if you don't know how Happy Planner works, I kept these little things on here so I could show you. Now, most people are probably going to know how Happy Planner works, but it is these, I just called them coils, which is not what they are, discs. This is a disc-bound planner, so nothing is in here permanent. Like, this thing, I can just pop it off like this. Now, it does kind of rumple it up when you take stuff off. And this is just an advertisement, but then you can just put it right back on. Now, most things like this cardboard, the more you take it on and off, it will tear. Stuff will tear, especially like the paper that's inside, it will tear. But these are 10 mil plastic, so you can take them on and off quite a few times and they'll be fine. And I have quite a few Happy Planners. I have Happy Planner brand things. Mostly I just buy the notebooks because I love notebooks. But I also have the big size and the classic size punches. But this is just, it's a planner. So, front page, the inside of this. The back is plain. I don't know why they make the back of some plain and some have the same design as the front, but I don't know. But here's what the paper looks like. This is just the lined paper, which I bought a pack of the fill paper that matches so that I would have extra paper. But here's what the monthly spread looks like. This is October. It has 0 down here. I mean, it's just a calendar. Has the dates. Here's September. September has Sally. So the one thing I don't like is, so here's September's divider. Okay, here's the tab. When you turn the tab, the back of the divider is half of the month. So next year, I can't use it. Like, it's not reusable. Like, why can't the divider just be plain? Like, have the same picture on both sides, or the divider just have notes on the back or something. Why does the divider have to be part of the month? And then after that, you go to the week. So that, but I think it's only like that in the planner. In the notebooks, which come with fewer dividers, there's a picture on the front, and then a different picture on the back. So why can't the planners be like that? Like, why can't I reuse the same planner over and over? Like, they could sell a refill. They could sell a plain refill with nothing on it, no branding whatsoever, undated, everything. Just, you keep your dividers, stick the new thing in there. And I know part of it has to do with keeping their cost down, because these things aren't cheap. Keeping their costs down by using less paper. But I would gladly every year, if I actually use this, buy an undated refill to stick in there and use my same cute tabs with my pictures. Because it has the monthly, which is really all I need. I don't need the weekly thing, but I'll probably use them just because the boxes are bigger. There's 3 boxes per day. And I also, so I showed you that I bought the filler paper, which it shows it here, what it looks like. Because I have the punch, I could just put plain paper in here, but why do that? And I was trying to get to the free shipping, but then I gave up because it was like $5 for shipping, or I had to buy another $10 item. I'd try the $5 for shipping. This is the cover that comes on it that keeps all the pages together while it's being shipped, and it has the nice punch here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this piece off, and this will make a nice dashboard. I can put sticky notes or other stuff on it that stickers that I want to peel off, stickers that I want to reuse or whatever. So I bought the sticker book that goes with it, and I bought the big one because I bought the big Happy Planner, so the boxes are the right size, because they have a classic and then they have the big. So if you buy the big, these are the size of the boxes. If you buy the classic, the boxes are smaller. Did I need these? No. Am I going to use these? I better. Washi strips. I think that's what those are. It's hard to tell because some of these pages, there's another page I saw that was just like a bunch of stars. But here's Sally. And because this will be a work planner, and it will also probably be like a content planner, like, because I have 2 YouTubes, I have 3 Instagrams, and then I have TikTok. So the one Instagram I don't post to anymore. but I have an Instagram that's basically all the stuff I put on here. My TikTok is mainly my plants and like outside stuff. And then I have an Instagram. Wait, my TikTok is plants and outside stuff. I don't know what I just said. And then I have an Instagram that's called Old Shit I Think Is Cool. And that one has like museum style stuff and old vintage things. And because of where I live, I want to start kind of exploring the East Texas, North Texas like history. And so I want to go film and take pictures of a lot more content for that Instagram. So in the planner, I'm going to be working 4 10-hour days. So I have Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday off. So Sunday I'll spend with my husband and my family. Monday I will do all my chores and just kind of chill out. And then Wednesday will be content day. So I'm probably going to put in my planner like what museum I want to go to or what park or whatever. That way, like if there's an event, like I know this museum's having an event, I write it in the planner. Don't forget to go to this museum on this day, you know. So hopefully I will actually use this planner. And really what I want it for is like for my job, like this is what time I started the day, this is when I went to lunch, this is when I came back from lunch, this is when I ended the day, these are how many sales I had, or this is how many clients I talked to, or whatever. So just for my own personal knowledge to keep up with, because I know there'll probably be reports and I'll probably get, you know, meetings or whatever, you know, on the team, this person only had 6 sales or whatever, you know, everybody knows how that goes. So I want to keep up with it for my own personal and try and keep up with content creation. So like I have a Lego set that I haven't started, so put in there, hey, start this Lego set, or it's Valentine's, find a Valentine's coloring book, whatever. So I want to get better about being consistent with my posting. And I know that that's not, I don't start that job until December. I don't start training until December, and training will be Monday through Friday. So it'll take me a little while, but in the new year, like I say every year, in the new year, I want my content creation and all that to be better. And I'm going to try to get better. My husband and I have talked about it because he went ham on his Instagram and grew it like really quickly and then kind of fell off with what he was doing. So this video is getting really long. So I watched Planner Time with Michael, and he's really funny. He really needs to change his channel to Haul Time with Michael because he is a spendaholic. But one of the things he showed was Michael's Halloween collection, some Halloween things. So I went online while I was watching it. My Michael's didn't have it, so I ordered it. So I got 2 paper pads and then it's called a paper pad too, but they're like small. So this is the 12 by 12 paper. These only have 24 sheets in them, and they are single-sided. But look at this. I know that's really hard to see. But so there's that, and then spider webs. I'm really close to the camera because of what I'm using. But then these you could cut apart. Use all the different pieces, so that's great. Ephemera. And there's 2 of each. And look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Foiling. Not a gold person, but man, that's gorgeous. And this. It's almost a shame that I'm going to have to cut this up because nothing I do is 12 by 12. But man, I almost want to just put one in. Since there's 2, I almost just want to put one in a picture frame. This thing, like, this is like wild looking. But that was the beginning. Oh, there's a different spider web. This marble, purple marble thing. Stars. This would be great for astrology. Or astronomy. You're into that. There's some more cut-ups. I kind of wish these were like perforated, but whatever. I have like 4 paper cutters. I think I can manage. This guy. And kitties that I already showed. Spider webs. More sky. This one's not foily. Alright, so that's all the 12 by 12. Then I got the 8.5 by 11. And this one you get 90 sheets. 30 designs, 3 of each. I don't think we'll go through all of these, but these are, a lot of these are very similar. Love this one. Look at that. More cut-ups. So they all go together. So this one, you could cut this. This one would make like cute washi. You could cut it into strips. I think Michael said that on his. Then there's this one. Look at that cat. I love black cats. My black cat has some weird growth on her forehead. She's 19. But it popped the other day, which was kind of grody. This one's kind of weird. Not really into the all seeing eye. It's kind of weird to me. Trying to think if there's anything different, because most of the these would make good washi strips. And like I said, there's 3. So here's another cut up. He makes tags, and a lot of these cut ups would make really great tags. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking actually 2 of these would make a cute Happy Planner cover, because like I said, I have the punches, I have the laminator, I have all that. So and this one, this would make a cute background. I wish this wasn't a 12 by 12, because this would make a cool background for a small cross stitch. This one. This one would also make a great background for a small cross stitch or a spooky picture, like a spooky photograph. More. Oops. This is the very last page. More cut-ups. This one's a little more unwieldy because my hands are kind of small. Oh, weird palmistry hand. Oh, like that one. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. And the last thing I got, it says paper pad, but it is like tarot cards. So they're perforated up here. And I don't know if these are legit tarot cards or if it's just what they made up for like this thing, because it only has 24 sheets, and I know there's more than 24 tarot cards, but like there's the moon and the sun, and these are very, very foily. And it looks like there's 2 of each. So I guess that's good. So I guess there's 12 designs because there's 24 sheets. And that one is the star, the Empress, Temperance. See, I don't know if these are actually... I don't know that much about tarot. I have a tarot deck, but I honestly just bought it because it's the Disney villains. So I think that's all my haul, which is good. I'm still working on the Lego cat. I'm actually going to get back to working on that today. I'm on bag 8 of 20. So there will be some more Lego videos coming. And then I have the Halloween Lego that I guess I really need to get on because it's already October. That may be an after Halloween thing. And I pulled this thing out when I was going through my boxes of stuff, and this is a Wacom Intuos tablet. It's a like for drawing, so it has a pen, it has its own pen, and you draw just like you would on regular paper, but you're drawing into your computer. So I had a hard time getting it to work because it's old. It's from 2015, so Windows 11 is like, I don't know what that thing is. Get that thing out of here. So I think I've gotten it to work finally. Even though the software that I downloaded online said it was for Windows 10, 11, I had to install it and uninstall it 3 times to get it to actually work. So it is what it is. But, oh, look at this. It is pretty. This is what my Happy Planner came in. Anytime you order from them, you get a gorgeous bubble mailer. Oh, I also got, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. This is what the dog's medicine came in yesterday. So yes, I saved it because it's clear. Thought it'd be a cute overlay for a Halloween spread. I got home yesterday. Alright, let's start it. I got home yesterday and for lunch, and the 16-year-old dog was splatted out on the floor. Wasn't really responsive, couldn't get up. I freaked out. I thought she had had a stroke, so I got her up, got her on the carpet, got her moving around. She was still real wobbly and stumbly and just really out of it more than she is. I mean, she has dementia, so her like cognitive neurological situation is pretty diminished anyways, but she was really bad. So I called my husband, told him what happened. He was actually done with work on the way back to the yard. I called the vet, put us on the list to come in, called work, told him I wasn't coming back. By the time my husband got home, she was walking around pretty good, and as soon as she saw him, completely different dog. I was a little irritated. So we went to the vet anyways, because my husband didn't think she had had a stroke. He thought that either the two of them were playing and she had fallen, or she had just fallen, and then that's why she couldn't really get up and walk around. But I thought there was something more wrong with her. We went to the vet. My vet clinic is weird. I've been there 3 times now, and I've had a different doctor and a different nurse every time. My husband thinks it's a training hospital. I don't really know. But our vet was very young, and so was our nurse. And he thinks she had a seizure. And as we were there talking about the seizure and everything, I was like, oh, that makes sense, because when I brought her in last time, just for a yearly checkup, you know, because we're new to the area at the time and needed a vet clinic because she's so ancient. We had talked about another incident she had had where I was home, but I wasn't in the room, so I didn't come in till like the end of whatever was happening, and the vet at that time said that might have been a seizure. So then I was like, oh yeah, the other vet said that she might have had it, and my husband's like, you didn't tell me that. I was like, well, when I came last time, I had both dogs with me, because I couldn't make separate appointments because of their system, and so I had both dogs with me, and we were trying, you know, it's a brand new vet clinic, we're establishing everything, and there was just a lot of information being thrown around because both of the dogs have their own issues, so I didn't remember everything to relay to him. So we did get some gabapentin, which is actually anxiety medicine. They said if she seems like she's really in distress, give her some of that and it'll calm her down. And I've had gabapentin for the other dog who has fear anxiety, and she's scared of loud noises like thunderstorms and fireworks and stuff like that, but those are pills. This time they gave it to me in a liquid, and I was like, that is the most amazing thing ever, because I don't have to worry about trying to force a pill down her, even with the little pill pockets or with cheese. Neither one of them really like the pills, so this is a liquid. I can just shoot it in their mouth and they have to swallow it. They don't have a choice. So we brought some of that home just to, you know, help her when because she does get distressed. I went to go drop something off at the UPS store today and got home, and she was stuck between the bathtub and the toilet because she lost her reverse gear somewhere. She doesn't back up. And she was growling at the wall because she was stuck. because I forgot to close the door to the bathroom. So she does get distressed. Sometimes when she's in the backyard, she'll forget what she's doing and just start circling because she doesn't know where to go. And so that distresses her. So at those times, I have something to give her to just calm her down. So I didn't give her any today after I got her out of the bathroom. I just put her outside. Ooh, sorry. And they just ran around and played, and she acted like nothing was wrong. But yeah, so that's the fun of having a dementia dog. That, and she doesn't remember that she's supposed to go potty outside, so she really just potties wherever she wants to. She pooped in the floor 3 times yesterday morning. There was poop in the floor when my husband got up and cleaned that up. Then the other dog started barking crazily, so I got up to see what she was barking at. It was because the dementia dog had pooped in the floor. And then when I got up to get myself ready for work, she had pooped in the floor again. So within a span of 3 hours, she pooped in the house 3 times. I mopped, cleaned the whole house today. She pooped in the floor again. God love her. But tired for pooping in the floor. Just saying. But that's all I got going for now. So I'll quit rambling. I need to make a video for my other channel. If you guys could go over there, it's called Coloring with Keisha. And once again, I didn't buy any of this stuff from Amazon except for the markers, so I might put a link in the description to the markers because I did get an Amazon Associates thing. I'm not what is the other one? I don't have my own storefront. I have where I can make links, and when people buy through those links, I still get the commission. Like, I have a Prime Deals one. I haven't looked at the email because I don't have that many followers, so it's not really something that's gonna help me that much. I think is why I didn't get the other one where I get the storefront, because I'm not really an influencer. But if you have a social media channel, you can be an Amazon associate, and if anybody buys through your links, you get, you know, the teeny little commission. But I think that's it. This thing is 47 minutes long, which is really one of my longest videos. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, go check out my other channel. My TikTok is below. I think my Instagram is below. And have a great day.